right, welcome back, you guys, to the Beast Camp podcast. Today, we're doing something super different, but man, I'm hella excited because it's a good friend of mine from super far away. But we got him on here through Zoom, three different cameras.
Let's go. We got 3 cameras in the house, 17 microphones.
Yeah, if you guys are listening just straight from the podcast, our guest today is Slam, aka Slam.
Let's go.
From Russia.
Hello, everybody.
Yo.
Hello from Moscow.
Yeah, so we will be releasing this in YouTube too, so we're recording it right now, and through podcasts. Sometimes people just want to listen, so they will see your face, and
Not the best footage.
but they understand it's a quarantine. And this is dope because it's midnight for us. What time is it for you, Slam?
It's 10:30, I think, around this.
10:30. Oh my gosh. It is morning. It is nighttime for us. Yeah. So thank you for being on here. You are our first international guest, but I think you're just the perfect person to talk to because you have so many great stories and super funny person, and we have many memories too to share, so it would be a good topic. But
I think it's really dope too to have him because he has traveled to the US multiple occasions, right? Like
like 6 times, I think.
Yeah, so you have like a personal relationship with a lot of people out here as well, which is dope.
I can't wait to hear it. Yeah. Slam story is one of my favorites to hear in Crump.
Yeah, I think a lot of USA people who watch it will laugh because it will be from my vision.
Yeah.
So it's so different.
Yeah. I love it. So I have personally heard Slam's story a lot of times, and I think it was like 2018. We traveled like so many times together, so it was just super dope to work with him and for him to always book me to like Crump Bulls, Buck Season, Russia Tour, Crumpires. So I think this would be dope to hear this Slam story coming from the source. So man, however you want to start and however detailed you want to go, and we'll just So go ahead, bro. Let's go.
Okay. First, small sorry for my English.
Yeah.
Because I know it's not perfect. So, and when I talk a lot, it can be a little messy.
That's all right.
But yeah, if something I say is totally wrong, you can help me.
Okay.
English helper.
Of course.
We got you, bro.
I just want to share with my story how I start Crump and some bright moments. So I think it's interesting to hear because I'm from Russia, and it's kind of not easy country to live in a lot of ways. So okay, let's start from very long time ago. Like I was in how old was I think I was like 13 years old or 14, around this. Good friend who lives in the same house. I was from 12th floor and he's from 9th floor, and we play football a lot on the street. But he was really active guy, and he was playing on guitar, learning English, doing Russian dance. Like he was really active art guy. And he came to me and he says like, I start dancing. This time it was just dancing. Like in Russia, wasn't any styles. Nobody knows about styles or whatever, because it was, I think, 2005. He was on TV and he showed me this, and I was like, wow, it looks fun. It's good for to surprise girls in my school. That was the motivation.
Many motivations for boys to dance as girls. Yes.
I think it's classic. I think it's
Yes.
classic. If you start because of another reason, you are not a man.
Oh my gosh.
So he came to me, he showed it, and I was like, okay, I think it's dope to, and I really want to know how to wave and how to do moonwalk. So this was like the first two exciting things. And we start to labbing, training. I was really not good, super not good. I was really like a big tree trying to do something. And this guy name is Vovan. He's really dope looking dancer now, and he won just debut 2 years ago in locking category. So after this, I started dancing with him. We danced one month, and after each summer, I go to my grandpa in Kazakhstan. This was there too, but another city, and I get really crazy, and I keep working, keep doing all routines, because this time no dance styles. It's just a dance. It's just a dance.
That's crazy.
No matter what you do,
you're just dancing. Yeah.
I think it's kind of dope. Like, okay, it sounds like it's really no information.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's really people are separating too much dance.
Yeah.
So I think dance overall is great, and no matter what you're doing.
Was this like a multiple styles of dance situation, or was it?
I don't even know how to. It was in Russia. It was calling street dance, just something new, like waves, like hip hop steps, small pop. I don't know. It was kind of mixed to me.
Gotcha.
If I say now, it was kind of mixed. Like we was trying to do everything and don't understand what we're doing.
Gotcha.
So when I come back from summer holidays, I become a little bit better. Like, and Vovan says, "Ooh, you got better." While the girl, because we was two students, me and the girl, but she don't practice, and I start be better than her. I was like, yes, first achievement. So we start dancing in a small like Moscow holidays, like in the parks. Then sometimes in my school. So I kind of start loving it because it was really fun, and especially dancing on the stage. Even I was like 5 million times worse than Vavan. I was really like enjoying it. So in the winter, like we keep practicing. We find more people in our dance group, and Vavan goes to taking classes because he was really into it, and he goes to classes for one Spanish guy, and he teach him that there is house dance, popping dance, locking dance, and hip hop. So he show him all basics. So Vavan starts more freestyle, and he says like to me, "Come on, you need to start freestyling too." And I start to trying it. It was really fast, and it was like I tried to do hip hop, but he says, "Oh, it's really fast and it doesn't look like hip hop." He says it looks like crump.
Here we go.
I was like, "What is crump?" If I dancing something that looks like this style and I don't even know about it, maybe it's my stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember this day because he just say crump, and I go to Google and I put CRUMP, and I can't find anything. I found Lil Jon Krantz or something whatever. I was like, Vavan, maybe it's not the name of the style. You say you stupid. It's Cramp with K. I was like, okay. And first he showed me a video clip before. It was Skinny Puppy video clip where where B-Boys is dancing and Tie Dives and Lil C gets in the end and they start to beat these B-Boys and do a lot of stuff.
So what were your like thoughts as you're seeing this completely different style?
I was like, what the heck? So fast.
Yeah.
So like it's not the man, you know. It's something with effects. I don't know. It was like something impossible. I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw like, wow, how? Like what the like it's nothing close to this. Like yeah, it looks for me this all stuff looks nice, but it doesn't get me excited. Like what the I'm not asking how he moved. Like I understand, but this I was totally don't understand. I was like, what the like, and it's for me it was I don't know. It's really touched my heart. Then after this, I spell Cramp right, and I download Rise.
Yeah.
It was 2006 or 2005 around this 2006 I think, and I download Rise, and I remember this first sentence like all movement is not how to say it.
Yes, it's not sped up.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, same.
And I was like, okay, interesting. And then after this movie, I take the phone, call Vavan, and I say, okay, I find my style. I will dance Cramp. So we was talking a lot. We was giving tracks, blah blah blah. And one guy he says, okay, let's meet in Moscow. Let's try to show this hip hop dancer what true Cramp is. But we was stuck so bad. But we already have this beefy mentality this time because we was young and stupid, and we was like really think that we are no way more better than them. So, and I remember this first labbing. I have one guy from my school because I was in Czech for camping for holidays with school, and he saw me. I was battling with some Czech girl. She was doing sexy dance, and I was like this.
Okay, that's so funny.
And he was only one idiot who find something in it, and he asked me to teach him, and I say, bro, I don't even know anything, and he was waiting me to get better, and then I can teach him. So it was him, me. It was first J Slam. Beast have a T-shirt with him, Animal Life.
Yeah, definitely.
So the third guy was Peng, who was a guy with the most initiative, bro. Help me.
Unique.
Initiative.
Interesting.
No, initiative.
Initiative.
Initiative. It's too hard. Initiative.
It's hard
like
for
he
us.
was the guy. Yeah, he was the guy who's saying like, yeah, let's make DVD because you know Cram King's making DVDs. That's why we need to make DVD. Let's show them all this stuff. And he was the guy who find the place, us to labbing, and he had one guy with him, but he stopped like really fast. And I saw on the forum one guy who was 6-year b-boy, and he moved to Moscow, and he started trying Cramp. And he was only one guy who wasn't afraid to show his footage, because all us was knowing a lot but never show footages. And it was 88 Stones, and I call him and I say, yeah, this guy is trying to have a team to lab together, and it was it was winter. We meet each other, and 80 Stones was only one guy with normal brains this time. He says, let's keep labbing because DVD is too high level. Yeah, let's just start labbing together. And we start labbing together. I remember we came and we just don't even know how to lab. We was just okay. Maybe one guy showed to others something, and la 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 la. And 80 Stone says, "No, come on," because he have experience from b-boy, and he says, "No, just put the music. Let's work lab together, training, and then we just session battle, and we battle session, and that's how we start to have some cramp meetings." And like 2 months after or 3, we call out every teacher who was teach cramp but don't know anything. Yeah, not everybody came, but a lot of people came, and we was really beefy, really destroying them because we was really cool, and we stole a lot of moves from Cram King, so we was really cool.
Yeah. I think everyone did. So what would you say was your first experience traveling to the USA? How was that like?
So just small before this, just small. So it can be on line, on chronology. Because for me it's easy to say in the chronology, so I can not forget anything.
Okay.
So after this battle, we get a little bit more popular and we more trust in ourselves, and we start labbing more crazy. And it was cramp spot, and everybody in Moscow know it, and more people came, like all the girl tie-dyes, then Tension, and a lot of guys. So we was continued to labbing, and one time in Model 357, it was like really famous best cramp school, dance school, and they made the battle and they post tie-dyes. We was like, what the fuck? No, it's not real. And yeah, he come. I remember his first walk from Hill to dance studio. I think he was afraid to be in Russia.
Yeah.
He was very, very like, and we was. And after first class, he says like that we are really back and we are really one of the best people he saw outside of USA. But then I found out it was only his second trip, so he doesn't see a lot people. But still, for us, his words was so big motivation. And I remember after his class, I was sitting next to him and asking him 1 million questions about crash, BDS, raptures, when this. I was thinking,
how was your English back then? Was it?
I think it was worse than. Yeah, way worse.
But it was still good. Okay.
It was still okay. I think he understands me.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was really don't care what he will think. I want to. This time I want to know everything. I was really. Now I understand that I think he was scared of me because I was just the guy who this, and it's not good. It's not good. Need to be more chill, but I was too excited. And then it was battle zone, crazy battle, and we hang out a little bit with chess, and then he came second time, and he says, and we tell him, oh, we trying to go EBS, because it was the time that we tried to move outside Russia, because in Russia it was super beefy time, because our crew, this crew, what we start, it was called Emotion.
Let's go.
I love it.
Shout out to Emotion.
That's the biggest name.
Bring it back.
emotion.
It's gonna be the new family, bro.
Didn't you guys bring it back? No.
What?
Did you bring it back? No, the crew. Emotion.
No.
Oh, what was the OG
It was just
showcase?
just showcase,
Okay.
yeah, just surprise for people, and it was really fun.
Yeah. I
But
remember.
back in the days, it's like really first Grand Prix in Russia, but in the time we start to beefing with each other. I think it's a classic.
Yeah.
Because like of different reasons, but me, J Slam, 88 Stones, and Tension in the beginning, we left, and we was trying to do Slam Spam because I read the Cram Kings about family, what does it mean, and for me it was really dope idea because like my devise, cut devise. I don't know. Like I'm trying all my life. I'm trying to do what I love and be with people who I love. So family, it was kind of like, and it was a lot of tensions in our crew with the Pank, mostly with Tension too. A lot of tension with Tension. So I was trying to have like only my people with me on the labings and so on. So that's why Slam Spams was great. I was thinking, oh, which name I want, Slam or Light?
I think he picked the better one.
And I choose Slam. I don't know why. It was just, okay, Slam.
Yeah.
So we move, and then it started to be really beefy time. Like one time people tried to knife us. One time me and 88 Stones fight with 5-6 guys. So it was really, it's beef in Russia. It's less talk, more action.
Yes.
And that's why I'll never go.
So it was kind of dangerous time. And then we start to be kind of 3-4 people labbing like only Slam Spam, and then we start. Oh, we saw EBS is happening, and we say, okay, let's go. We say to Chess. He was with Rapture again in Russia, and Chess says, "Oh, you will easy win it." We was like, "What? What? Okay, we need to go for sure because this time Russian dancers they don't win anything. Yeah. They don't even pass anywhere. Wow. Only B-boys was on top. Yeah, so we go US, and I remember all people like Europe. It's more modern, like how to say modern? No, not modern. Like more civilized, not civilization. Как сказать? Продвинутое.
Like popular?
Not popular, but like they are Europe and Russia. Russia is behind in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know how
in knowledge.
Yeah. So we came to Europe with clothes, like funny clothes, because we was just were what we were. And I remember people in Europe Crampers was laughing at 88 Stones how he looks. They was laughing at me. So it was kind of freaks, yes. Russian freaks.
Thank you, lady.
But yeah, only Grishka know us because he was the guy who came to Russia for taking tie-dye classes. So he was travel from France to Russia to take chess classes. Wow. Now it sounds like, wow.
That's crazy.
So he know us and he says, oh, you're going team, you can win. Come on, I know you are crazy. But others people don't really know us. And it was our time. We go to the finals and I made some magic shoe move. Yes. And people start calling me magic and it was kill off. But in this time, I don't even know what is kill off. Because it was first guy dancing, then I came and it was 3-on-3. So 2 more rounds should be. And I made this move and then everybody stopped, music stopped. Chess give us medals and we was like, what the fuck, it's 2 more rounds, why is this happening?
I love it.
And
Yes.
only after a few hours, people tell us what kilo
Yeah.
means. So I was like, okay, it sounds fun.
That's easier.
Yeah. But it's the time when I start to love doing some creative stuff. Because why I'm using my earphones if it's just from the phone? Yeah, I'm idiot. Sorry. I don't know. I'm just talking without them to you, and I keep sitting with them.
Okay.
How do you think that your so a lot of your moves have like magic and like trickery in them? Is there like a foundation to that? Was there a beginning to that?
To be honest, it's all happening from jokes. Like, for example, this move, it was the move. Imagine, I staying in one shoe, I just pull it off like everybody did this time. Just shoe, then you pull leg without shoes, shoe staying on the floor, and then you do like, oh my god, it's just impossible. In your leg, the same shoe is growing. Like
It comes out. Yeah.
Comes out.
You did that. Stage killers versus.
Yeah. I showed.
Too bad.
I showed. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
this
show
was
that.
the move.
Yeah.
But I made it because 88 Stones and me have the same shoes, and I wear shoes. And one time I was wearing jeans, and I forget that I already wore the shoe. So when my shoe came, 88 Stones was like, "What?"
That's
I was
stupid.
like, "Oh, this looks fun." And I say, "Okay," and then my brain start off. Imagine if I do that,
Yeah.
and they say, "Oh, it's funny, it's cool, but I don't know, in cramp, maybe it's too much." I was like, "Okay," but then I was like, "Okay, I will do it. Why not?" And then it's kill off.
Yeah, that's
I don't
for
know.
sure kill off.
So a lot of stuff, it's just not coming from my head, and I'm really working. Oh, how I will do this magic or blah blah blah. It's just fast and easy. I don't know. It's just this iPad stuff with Solo was like made 3 or 4 days before battle with Solo.
Wow.
I just have idea to show that I don't know cramp, like I tell you before my story now. So I learned from chess these videos, and it was like, okay, how I put the videos, okay, from iPad. Okay, maybe I will do something with my iPad. And then we laugh a lot with Beephead, and then we came to this idea. And I don't know, it just happens. Sometimes it's not happening, sometimes it's happening.
Yeah.
So it's like this for me. So we're moving to Beast's favorite part. So we was kind of cool with chess this time, and we win at EBS. We was really happy, and we was like, okay, what's next? What's next? We need to go USA. We need to go USA, because it was the time when Trump King's stopped, Street Kingdom happening with Solo, with Crush, with a lot of people, and we was like, okay, next step is USA, and we take a phone number of chess, and we buy tickets, because this time no social media, not media, social
media.
network.
Yeah.
So we don't even say him what time we come and when. We just take his phone number in September, I think, or October. It was EBS in October. And we say we will come in March or April or whatever. So we came in March or April, I don't remember, to be honest. And it was first time we got visas. I was 19 or 18 years. We spent all money we have, because for us it was super expensive to go. And it was me, 88 Stones, his wife, and first J Slam, and Golice. So we go to USA, we land
few days, it was just culture shock. And it was jet lag. We came for 2 weeks, so we was fighting with jet lags. And next day we was like, okay, let's call chess. This time I have the best English from our group, so they say you will call him. I was like, okay, and we don't know even if this number's still working because it's half of year, you know. So maybe we spend all money, everything, just to see USA.
Yeah.
But it wasn't our goal.
Yeah.
maybe 88 Stone's wife still be happy, but us no.
Yeah.
We came just for crumb.
Yeah.
So me in a hotel. I even know name of hotel. Clarion Hotel. Clarion. Yes, Clarion. It was kind of close to Chess house. It was like 15 minutes from Chess house where he lived. He was live in not Long Beach, or Long Beach. Long Beach, yes.
Yeah. The apartments upstairs.
Yeah. Do you remember this address? So joke will be more fun.
Wardlow.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, remember. So I call Chess. Boom, 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 boom. And Chess takes the phone and I was like, yo, what's up? Like, I start to sweating. I was like, hello, it's Slam from Russia. Do you remember us? We are here in LA. So can you give us your address so we can come and learn and session or whatever? Say, yeah, of course. Okay. My address is... I was like, what? What street? I was like, okay, Chess, can you repeat, please? He was like, yeah, Wargrove Street. I was like, what the fuck? What street he talking about? I was like, sorry, please, Chess, please. I'm sweating like this.
Oh
like,
my God.
I'm from swimming pool. I was like, okay. I asked him third time. And I was thinking, like, if I ask more, maybe he will just... I don't even remember how much I asked him. I think 5 or 6 times. But I was like, okay, we take this address. We go on a car next day. We came to him. We don't buy a SIM card. You say SIM card.
Mm-hmm.
We came to this address. We wasn't sure that it's this address. We're saying, you remember Beast? It's like apartment.
It's upstairs.
Like
Yeah.
You go
like in tunnel
through,
yeah.
And then it's the stairs and you go up.
Yeah.
So we were staying on this street and we called Chess on last money Natasha have on the phone.
Yeah.
Because it was like a lot of money for call from Russian to USA. And we say, Chess, we downstairs. We don't know exactly where we are, but I think it's our place. And he said, yeah, okay, I'm coming. 10 minutes, nothing. 20 minutes, nothing. 40 minutes, nothing. Was like, okay, we're not on the right place. I'm start to going on the street to look Chess with a J Slam. Some dangerous people is looking at us. I think it's not the best district from LA.
Yeah.
And we start like be scared. 1 hour. Chess not coming. We're still staying. Natasha is already start nervous. She say, okay, we need to go hotel and call him again. It's not the place. And I think 1 hour and a half after, Chess come down and we was like, whoa, yes, we're here, yes. And then he says, okay, we're going to session. 9 session.
Damn.
We was like, okay, and the second day, we're like this. We go to session spot, and it was only Street Kingdom meeting. Daisy, Kisses, Knucklehead, B Dash, Rascal. No, sorry.
Lil B Dash.
I think Rascal. wasn't already the Riot.
Mm.
For sure, I remember Riot, Solo,
Crush.
Complete, Rush.
Yeah.
Everybody, Viewpoint, everybody was there, because before we was like, you know, we see Rapture, we see Tight Eyes, Miho was there too, we see Rapture, Tight Eyes, and that's it. So there we see all of them in their own place, and they was battling each other, and I don't know how to describe my feelings. I was, because this time we win EBS, I was thinking like it's already 2.5 years with dancing. I was thinking like I'm really good, but not really good, but okay. I'm okay. I know what scrub is.
Yeah.
And then I saw Kisses Eat Daisy, the girls that I don't even never look a lot, because you know you don't look at girls, you look at chess, you know.
Yeah.
And they just crump, and you just do bullshit. You just don't then crump at all. Before we was really confident, we was like, okay, we will session with the guys, and then they do all these battle sessions, I don't know, 2-3 hours, and then they say, Miho say, and everybody, oh, we have Russian friends, let them session too.
Yeah.
And we was really serious. Each one of us was saying, no. No. We was saying, no.
After 3 hours.
No, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Not happening, because we are not crump anymore.
Right.
You guys.
We're doing something else.
Yeah, we're dancing something else. But then I say, okay, fuck this, let's go while we're here. And we dance, and to be honest, even now, I dance a lot of times, a lot of
places
and so on, but it's still, as a feelings, it's still one of my favorite feelings I have. Yeah. Because they was hyping crazy, like they wasn't waiting
like for kill off.
They wasn't waiting. Yeah, I even look, just focus point, just do chest pop, and people already was love it. And feel free, and I was really dancing crump like I want.
Yeah. Well, I think that's understandable. I think you're, especially listening to your past, listening to the history, you're in a place where you probably never even dreamed that dancing with the people that you kind of grew up almost, idolized, in a sense that you're living that Crump DVD out now. You're living out Rise, and that's a surreal situation from going to LA.
We saw all these guys only on DVDs. For us, they was like, people who we followed that dance, and they staying here and they support. And for me, these feelings, like when people hyping you, not for something that you do, but hyping for you to do something. Am I making sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
For me, this changed a lot in my head, and with this knowledge, with this experience, I always still telling people around the world when I'm teaching, or in Russia when I came back, I was like, guys, we are hyping like we don't know what hype is. And this was one of my best rounds still, and even it's not recorded, it's not on YouTube, never, we never saw it, but I was thinking that I'm so free, and people was hyping crump, not moves, not musicality, because music was from the cars that you don't even hear. So it was really dope. So funny story next day, Chef say, okay, and this time, like all Street Kingdom was really religious.
Yes.
So in our country, we religious too, but we have different things. Like it's pravoslavny, how to say it? Beast, you should know. In Russia, it's more.
It's like
Christian, but
like Catholic.
No, not Catholic. It's Catholic.
Protestant.
Protestant, and the third, how to say it on? Нет, Baptist нет.
Lutheran?
Like, huh?
It's,
Lutheran?
no, it's like
Maybe
a major.
православный.
It's Christian, Catholic, Protestant.
Maybe православный.
Yeah.
Maybe this.
Yeah.
So our churches are more strict.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
To, like I don't know. I think it's the most strict from all Christians.
Yeah.
Religions. It's the strictest one.
Yeah.
So and so he says, "Let's go to church." I was like, "What? Church? Okay, let's go." And for us, the religion in Russia, it's really
Yeah.
like
formal. Yeah.
yeah. We don't talk about it a lot. It's something super
super special lifestyle. Yeah.
yeah. And like no jokes,
Yeah.
no laugh about religion.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
It's even now in Russia, idiots. Our government make a law that you can go to jail for jokes about religion, about
Oh wow.
like if it hurts people's feelings, you can go to jail.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
It's a democracy country. So you need to understand this, like our vision of churches,
Mhm.
because it's important for next story.
Mhm.
So just take us to church. We're still jet lagging crazy. It's our first trip, and 3-4 days we was crazy jet lagged. So it was midnight. It was like, okay, let's go to church. Chess sitting right here. Right here is Tidice.
Mhm.
Right here it's me. Right here it's 88 Stones. Right here is J-Slam. We're sitting in the church, and like how to say it? It starts like the guy,
pastor. The pastor.
pastor start to saying a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and so on and so on. We're sitting 1 hour, don't understand anything. Some people back in the back stand up and start shaking really crazy. I was like, wow, what's happening? For us, it's new. I'm not making joke about this, but for us,
It's crazy. Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah.
My eyes gets red because I want to sleep so bad.
Yeah.
Not, I'm dying. I want to sleep. Like, eyes are red. I feel pain here. On the left is Tie-Dice. He making lyrics for his songs. And I was like, okay, I cannot fall asleep in Tie-Dice's church. He will not talk with us.
I love it.
No way. I'm fighting with myself. 1 hour more. I'm sitting like, okay, for 5 seconds. Okay, I wake up. I'm like,
Good.
I close my eyes again and start fighting.
That's when you sneak in one of those prayer sleeps. You fold your hands up, bow your head, and you take a little nap real quick.
No, it was the worst. I was feeling so bad because of thinking if I sleep in church, it's in Russia. It means like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And here I was like, I was trying to not fall in the eyes of chess.
Right.
And in 1 second, Jay Slam say, "Fuck it, I can't." He stand up and he go to the car to sleep. I was like, oh, okay, now we can't leave it, because if we leave everybody, people will think we're too bad or something. So we're sitting 1 more hour. It was already 3rd hour. We're feeling so bad. I just can't. And then Chess says, he was saying something too, and he says, "Oh, we have Russian friends here." Everybody look at us. And 88 Stones was like the same. It was like, what? Russian? What? And then pastor asked, "What you guys do in Russian church?"
Oh no.
We was like, nothing. Just that.
Not this.
And Tie-Dye says, they cramp. They can cramp. oh, it was like, okay, show us scrum.
Yes.
It was like, what the fuck? We will dance scrum in church now when we die? I stand up and go to Jason. He's sleeping in the car, and I wake him up and I say, they want us to dance. He was like, okay. We stand up and do our rounds in church, and everybody clap us, and we feel so weird. But it was good. Now I even have these rounds. This I have. It was
really?
on the track. I rise from the stone.
Yeah.
I was very for things. Yeah.
You have footage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And next days, Chess made us battling some of the people who was beefing with them.
Mm.
I think Chess loved to do this. He loved to find guys who will kill the people who beef with him, so he can make a laugh more.
Yeah.
We was battling Mula, Problem Child,
Wow.
and two guys I don't even remember. It was skate park, a skate park place.
Mm-hmm.
We see this amazing gray wall, and we was like, wow, we're here. And it was like 200 crampers, I think, in one place, and it was really dope. And I made kill off again.
Yes.
It was
magic.
But it's simple. It's not even magic. I think everybody can do this.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking that this move can really hurt people.
Mm.
But everybody was surprised, and I was like, okay, cool. So after USA, we came to our boring Russia, and here was like people start more hate us, don't like us, because I think, to be honest, this my faults in a lot of countries, even in USA, I think, like in Europe, I know for sure. I think small happening in Japan, but less. But in Russia too, and in Europe for sure, a lot of people start beefing with the leaders of the countries because they was closer to tie-dyes when he came.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So some people, everybody wants to be around tie-dyes, because this guy is genius, and because of different things, like some people was more close and some people was less close. So that's why people I know in France was kind of beefing a lot of stuff, like with the Mad Roots. They was hating Mad Roots because Mad Roots was kind of friends of Chess. He was Slam Spam, who was like friends of Chess. So it starts to be beefing stuff in Russia. But in Ukraine, people was follow us. Like they was really trying to learn from us. And it was the place where we go. And it was like 100 crampers there one time. Ukraine was even after a few events, we bring Enforcer to Ukraine. We bring Knucklehead to Ukraine, because Ukraine was the place where crime was bigger than Russia this time. Because in Russia, everybody was trying to take our place because it was kind of the best.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of hates, a lot of fights, blah blah blah. But one day we still was traveling a lot of times in USA. We continue to travel to USA, and for us it was kind of like some bright moments, like wow, yeah. Then we come and Russia is there. And this time I was trying to answer to all these hates, beefs, with kind of love. So, for example, Ugly Fate was really guy who don't like 88 Stones. He was saying 1 million shit stuff about a lot of people, but I found myself that people are beefing, and not because they are bad or something, because they don't have information. They want to have this place where you at. So I was trying to, I say to Ugly Fate, for example, with Ugly Fate, I say, okay, come to my house, let's chill for 3-4 days, and that's it. Let's know each other better. He came and he was with his crazy mind, but I show him all basics that I learned. I show him all stuff that's happening right now, not on DVDs, because he don't even have money to go workshop when Chess was here. So we was really talking a lot, and I learned from him that he have his own very dope vision, and it's like, and it's really cool. Not just follow, but still follow, but learn from a lot of people, but have your own
style,
your own quotes about Crumb. Because yes, of course, Chess and Miho made this, but each person, especially in different countries, they have different ways, they have different opinions. They looks on the same things, they looks different, and it's perfect, and it's the best of the dance, because we are not sports like where you can run faster than like you run faster and it's fact. I think in dance it's so many visions, it's so many different stuff, and it's so dope to exchange, to learn, and this what's made us better and better. So Ugly Fate teach me this, I teach him like more basic stuff, and few months after Ugly Fate was dancing not only animation with small jabs and arms, he started dancing more Crumb, but still with his style, and he become like more popular. And and I can go with more examples, but like in a few years I find out this Ugly Fate is the guy who loves the same Crumb as me. And for me, like for example 88 Stones or Girl Eyes, with people who I was together, for me they was less interested in it, less have fire in it than Ugly Fate, and he become really my like super bro, my best partner, and Sage Killers and blah blah blah, all this stuff happened. So this is good example, and what's happening. But imagine if we still was separate, still beefing, and so maybe this strong Ugly Fate will never exist, or this me will never exist. So I find myself that's like I want to have a strong movement in Russia, because it's the place where I will be living long. Because this time I don't want to move from Russia, because I love my country and I still love it. Now I really want to move. But I still love people, I still love government. No, I still love people, I still love my country, my friends. But I want to move because of another reasons. But this time I was thinking like, okay, I go to USA and it's amazing, I go to Europe and it's amazing, like, but in my country Crumb is just some people who Crumb, and that's it. A lot of hate, a lot of beefs, a lot of nothing. So I start spending money, but mostly not money, but mostly time. I was answered to everybody. Even I know this person was saying shit about me like few months ago. Now he need help, I helping him. Even Girl Eyes, she was saying that we are suck, we stole all moves from Crumb Kings, we are not true, and so on. So, but when she was alone because of some situations, I came to hear her and say, okay, come and live with us, come on, and so on.
So you were starting to make crump events. That's where you left off.
Yeah, yeah. So we start to be more close with crampers because it was super a lot of people, but more and more people are starting to come to cramp, and because we made a lot of platform uh, with the events, like first it was bug season, then it was hype out, and then more I always was trying to bring SK people, because these people who I really think like can teach and can give some dope information. And I was really going crazy to all people to go workshop and learn. And I think like even Beast, you remember it was like always 60, 70 people on the
100
classes.
people, yeah. I remember like Knucklehead and B-Dash would come and be like, yo, we were like standing on the little stage and it'll be like 100 people in hype out. So yeah, man, I think Russia was one of the first places that had like packed, had a lot of people in the workshops. Yeah.
Yeah, because they were scared to not go, because if they don't go, they will deal with me.
Yes.
But yeah, I know it sounds weird, but this time I was like, our community was smaller, and I was really believe that people should go, people should learn, because I was taking a lot of classes, like always when chess came, Model 2 workshops, and it was so expensive. It was like $300 US dollars for all like 6-7 classes.
Wow.
So I made classes really cheap. I made them like 50, 60 for all classes when the people come. So, and I made like just to join battles was like, for example, was 40, all classes was 60.
Wow.
So I made these decisions are very stupid. And it always was 5, 10 people who just join battles, and I always make laugh of them. So next time they go to classes.
Yeah.
So,
how is the all styles community in like, do they mesh well? Do the breakers mesh well with the crumpers?
In the beginning, they was laugh at us because they were saying like when we start, oh, white crumpers from Russia, ha ha ha, like this. But after we win UBS, after we travel to USA and have some results, they start to be more supportive. And like, I don't know, last 5-6 years, 7, they really how to say гордость, like
Support,
but
like they have
they
pride.
know, pride. They know that Scrum is really huge in Russia. They know that like some people are winning a lot. Russians people always like travel, always winning, always teaching something. Not always, but a lot of times. So they kind of and the most things they like, they see movement. They see we are really supportive. We are really cool friends. I think the most power of Russian movement, it's not the way of dancing or whatever. It's that we are really love Crump, and we are really love to spend time with each other.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
When Crump, I think Crumpire happening in Russia, because we have a foundation like 50, 60 people who are really close with each other. And when people came, even they knew for this
like
people
experience,
for this experience, they become more friendly, more close to each other. That's my idea, because I think our dance style is really amazing, and it really looks like action, like really looks scary sometimes. All this touching, all Crump is really crazy, but I think we shouldn't keep this attitude when we in life, because for Russia, for example, I know for USA it's more culture, the different culture. It's more like, it's more natural for USA people, all this beefs, like
Yeah.
and trash talks
Yeah.
and so on. It's more natural. But for us, for example, we are less doing this. Like if we have beefs, it's turned to fights mostly. But overall, for us, it's more like fun time, you know, like
Yeah.
we still a lot of people live through this. It's not just we're having fun and that's it. For us,
Yeah.
it's a lot, but still I think like if we unite, if we have more positive from it, we can build. Nothing good are building on negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can transform a lot of art, a lot of crazy stuff from negativity.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, from your pain and
Yeah.
so on, but as movement, as things to go higher and higher, it can be on negativity.
Yeah.
It's not, you can build nothing on
Yeah.
this.
That's true. Yeah.
So for me, that's my vision. That's why Krampaya is happening, and that's why this place is amazing. Yeah, a lot of people who never been there are watching and things like, oh, it's cool camp. But I think camp, like all these organization moments, I hope they adopt. I think they adopt, but of course we always can do better and better. But I think the best thing, it's not events, it's not classes, it's all super dope. Everything
Yeah.
is super dope. The venue is super dope. Everything is dope. But the best thing is people
Yeah.
and they're exchanging. When I see
Yeah.
Chess doing sexy R&B, Judge Demo, and he don't care about how he looks, he don't care that and people, he doesn't look like, oh, Chess, and talking about this, they just with him
Yeah.
have fun. All this, I think, is what we should keep and what really made
Yeah.
positive
It's
changing.
yeah. It's the future, man.
Yeah, that's what I trust, and that's what I'm trying to do. Even back in 2009, GBS, we came back to GBS, and I was dancing, and I was beefing with Mad Roots.
Mm.
Just I don't know even why. And when I was dancing on pre-selection, it was quiet, and I start, you know, doing not what I want, and I was feel so bad. I feel so much politics.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's Crump. It's like
Yeah.
you should support just dance, just
Yeah.
Crump, not people. Like, of course, like I will. For example, FCD Crump Kings is Crump Kings. Oh my God, FCD Crump Kids tournament is happening now, and of course, like I will be happy if Girl Slam or Mila will win. Of course, I
Yeah.
want
Mhm.
to win because it's my kids. I love them and so on, but I have nothing like if Baby Concrete or Baby
Yeah.
Street Beats or Baby Concrete win, because I love them too, because they're crazy crampers. I love
Yeah.
them as crampers too. And if, when I will vote for something, I will vote for Cramp, not
Yeah.
for person. Like, and a lot of people, I think, still kind of don't understand this, and that's nothing bad of voting against your people, or
Yeah.
nothing bad of support, like from, I don't know, like I have
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
my house
Yeah.
going on, and I don't know what to say.
I'll help you though. I think you're a good person that handles like beef, you know, and I think it's one of like your best battles. And let's let's talk about that beef. When the first day of Beast Camp, when Solo go up to you and how you handle and how you feel. And I remember because we were judging together, and yeah, but I think the way you handle it as like person and as Crupper was super dope. So how were you feeling? Like what happened from your
Okay, from my perspective,
yes.
I don't really have any beefs like at all, because
Yeah.
for me, beefs, they are happening of very strange situations.
Mm.
Like imagine now, don't look from through like what scrum is always was about. Okay, first scrum is dance. I think we all agree. This first is a dance. Or for a lot of people, it's more than dance. For me, it's more than dance, and so on. But first is a dance. So people are beefing on, and their statement is on who is better dancer.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I dance, I have fun. No, you have fun in the wrong way.
Yeah.
You should have fun in another way.
Yeah.
So for me, beefing on dance topic, it's really strange.
Like who's having more fun? Like that. That's what you're.
Yeah. What the fuck? So I beefing with people who are start saying something stupid about me personally. This is what I don't like.
Yeah.
Or start to act strange, act like when my vision is going like different way with another guy vision, I start like what? But it's still not beefing. It's misunderstanding that you can talk.
Yes.
So I always like to talk.
Yes.
So even one day I know that I was bringing Street Kingdom people, and one day all Street Kingdom turned against me and was saying that I'm something bad. I'm doing something bad. And Levar stopped talking with me. Hitesh was saying, we need to talk on Skype.
Yeah,
You're
I
doing
remember.
something wrong. I was like, what the fuck? I bring you guys to events and always support, and now, okay, it doesn't make sense for me. So when this happened with Solo, I was like, I want to battle Solo because he was always one of biggest inspiration for me. I really like love him, his dance. And when you ask who you wants to battle, I was thinking about big names because I was feeling like this will be, for me, it will be big motivation and something like, because I battle a lot, and I think when you battle a lot, you kind of lose a little bit motivation because you already experienced everything. Like I experienced E-list, E-bass, and so on, and it's become not boring, but less important.
And
less
you're
important.
Winning.
Never, always second place. even if you can look at Beast, I remember his first E-bass when he was like, yes, Micho, if you don't choose me, I will be mad.
Yeah.
Beast losing at Crampire, and he was just, okay, let's drink beer.
Yeah.
So it's really changing. So for me, battle with Solo was good motivation, and I was excited for this because Solo is big guy in the crowd. And I don't see him. I write to him Solo because I know your same mentality. Maybe he will think that I hate him or something. I write to him, bro, like it's all about respect. I just really want to battle. Of course, when I will battle him, I will show no respect because it's Crown. I will do dirty stuff.
That's how a battle goes.
Yeah, but as overall, as situation for me, it was like, and we always was good. Back in the days when I came, like he was good with me. So I was waiting for really tough, hard battle, but with respect. So that's how it was in my mind. So I'm here, I'm judging. I don't saw Solo before, and then he came in front of me, and I was like, and my think like, okay, hi Solo. I don't see him. I don't even in my mind. I was done thinking that he will do something strange. And then he looked at me like this and like, and he leave. I was like, I was about to stand and say like, let's go now. Because for me it's not the problem. I have everything here. Okay, iPad not here, but everything else was really easy. But then, and Viphead was like, he's one of the beefiest guy in Russia always. He was like, stand up, calm down. Okay, calm down. Tomorrow. I was like, okay. And for me, it was just, I don't know. Okay, I understand this is part of the game. It makes people more excited and so on. but from my vision, it's like disrespect, you know, because you're in your city, with your people. I came here like with 2-3 my people, and you do some disrespect thing in front of all people, and everybody start, somebody will die tomorrow.
But that's what gets the people going. That's what we love to see.
I understand, but as from different culture aspects, like it gets me angry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still, now I don't have any problems with this. I understand it's part of the games. Let's make it more fun. But for me, if Solo came to Russia and I make like this, I will understand that he will feel discomfort, like not comfortable. He will feel like it can be more like to distract person. So for us, when people come to Russia, we help them more because they're guests, because it's hard for them. Like it's very hard to dance not in your place. So I go to our house right after even stops, and I lap, I think 4 or 5 hours straight. I was like, okay, I will change everything. I made this one move was like just move. Okay, I start to making laugh of his old moves, and so I start to be okay. I will. I don't care. I will. I was really, really mad, and all stuff that I made, I used for EBS, like because EBS was happening half year after, I think, like few months after, and I was doing a lot of battles. There's like first day 2 rounds, then 5 rounds until the final next days, and all materials that I use at EBS, it was for second and for third round for Solo.
I remember. Yes.
So everything I was for EBS, I was already prepared because I just made a lot of for Solo because he really bounced me off with this. But it's good. It's good.
Yeah, I think it was good LA experience.
You get in that real authentic crump situations.
No, but I think you really handled it really good, and and you put it into dance. It was super dope, and I think I'm out.
I think it's just really dope to see.
I just want to say that I understand all these things now more. Back in the days, less. To be honest, because I was more. We all need to love each other. We all need to be friends. Blah blah blah. I understand that problems still happen. Even in Russia, it's not like everybody good with everybody and so on. No, we still have problems. But I think in USA sometimes. Like it's part of the game, but sometimes it's really hurt people, and because of these games things, people are separate, and if you look like back in the days, so much stuff was happening in USA, and like now it's a little bit more stuff, and I think mostly because of Beast, but. Like back in the days, USA was really capital of everything was happening everything was happening in USA, and people was more united. Like if you look Street Kingdom, Crumb Kings, it was like 30 people are really strong, and they was together. Of course, they was beefing with other stuff, but like 30 people was together. Now it's kind of less and less stuff happening. I'm still thinking that's like even now I can see before Grishka, Wave, Twix, and me, we was doing our stuff in our countries, and we wasn't really working together. But like last 3-4 years, like we start to doing some stuff together and be more united. And I can see like Crump really going up, like. KOB world things happen first time, so much people come,
Yeah.
Crampire, so much people come
Yeah.
to Russia. For me, it's touristical stuff. I never think like foreign people will come to Russia for Cramp event. No, it's just impossible. Just shoot me in my head. No, it's never happened.
I think
But
it's
now
that. I think it's that whole strength by numbers for sure. Like when you start uniting, you get a little bit more hands on the work, and you're able to get a lot more accomplished and get farther.
Yes, and plus it's good to hear different. Nice. It's good to hear different opinions, like because when you do alone everything, it's just your vision. But when you talking with different people, oh, what you think, oh, what you think, oh, what you think, and you together, like doing something, it's really dope. I think that's how it should be.
Yeah, especially when you have a movement like Crump that isn't exactly native to your country, and so you're taking somebody else's like movement and like creating for yourself. You good?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Huh?
You good?
I was like, those are some big words. Yeah, it's like if because Crump wasn't from like your country or from Japan, or like it's really important to unite and to help each other out.
Yeah, to be honest, I think if we really work more together, I think now we're more working together, but still it's just 10 or 50 or 20% what we can do. If we really work together, especially with creators and like more with USA people and more, I think we can, like Cramp can be way higher than it is like now. It can be more money in it because of course me, I never think about money. I never think that I can travel when I start, or I can do some big events or whatever. Like money wasn't my my goal, but of course we all should have money to keep doing what we love. And I think like if we work together, it will be more people, more money in it, and more people can see Cramp. Like of course it can be worse because it can little bit kill the true culture, but it's still if people who understand Cramp will be leading this, and still like I just hope it will happening one day because yeah.
I think
because we're getting older.
Yeah.
We need new generation to keep doing this. So yeah.
It's really dope to see how unity has like been such a big part of your whole story. Even like going back to when you first found out about Crump, it was from somebody else suggesting it to you. When you came out with your friends, it was, connecting with Ches and seeing their unity together. And now you're talking about connecting with the other Europeans to push the movement out there even farther. So that's really a cool, realization or concept to talk, or I don't know what the word is. Now I don't know English. Shoot.
Sorry. It's slam virus.
No.
But yeah, it's just cool to see that unity story throughout your whole story.
I just think like even you can look KOB judge demo, like me, Grishka, Wave, Miho and Chess working for 3-4 hours before the event, and how it was dope, how it's
one of the best.
It was how it's touch people, like, and it's just small work together. Just imagine if we work not only with dance but more with community, more with like even FCD. I know a lot of people hate FCD, but what FCD made a lot of good stuff for people. They really unite, like a lot of people from the like small countries or from poor countries who can't who can travel, who can be seen, but what they do, they was just posting, and a lot of people get know from FCD, and it's good too. So I think like more people doing something together, more people unite. It's our future. If all leaders will work only for themselves, it's just will be continued like, or we can do.
That'd be good for the podcast.
Yes.
I forget it's not only video.
Yeah. It's just
try to feel what I mean.
Yes. So what is, before we finish, maybe your vision, because we're talking a lot about future. So what is maybe your goal, maybe next 5 years, or your vision, maybe for you or for Crump in the next like 5 years? What do you see it as being one of the leaders in the world? Like what do you think is your goal for the next 5 years?
As I say, I really wants to work more with people who already have a lot of good stuff, who making a lot of good stuff, because I'm not really sure where we can go, but I'm sure that's how we should go. I hope it makes sense.
Yes.
I think if we unite more and we start to talk more, doing some stuff more. I remember this Crumpire time when we was all mad roots and it was tweaks, everybody in same place, and we was talking what's next. It was really good conversations, and I can imagine if, like, for example, you, Miho, Chaz, Tweaks, Wave, Grishka, me, and some more leaders from, like, I don't know, Joker. Even like Joker, I don't know, it's a lot of names.
Yeah.
I can imagine if we all work together, if we all support each other and so on, I think like the vision will come. It's not only about me, like how I see it. I see the future that we all work, and this vision will came like of everybody. That's how I see it. But basically, I just want more people to find out how Crump is dope. So more people Crump. If more people Crump, we will be more will be more works for Crumpers. Not only top people can travel, more like maybe a little bit less level, but they still have something to teach. And because of a lot of works, like some big events can afford big names, some less events can afford a little bit less name, but it's still dope because it's still happening, something happening, and so on. Something like this. But for my goals, I really want to make the Crumpire in Europe. Maybe 2022, because in Russia it's harder and harder to make a Crumpire because of budgets, because of all these tickets, visas, and because zero money support from government or from sponsors. So it's kind of hard to do it by like we still can do this in the, for example, in the way of was like, I think second was the most successful, second or third was the most successful Crumpire about budget. Like when you Knucklehead and Wave, just like free judges and so on. We can still continue doing this, but I always want to make it bigger, more crazy, more people, more.
I think that's what makes you and Russia, the Russia movement, like really special, because you always do bigger. And I think it's super dope because you do it. And I remember you tell me like when it was the year of everyone, like in every country, you know, and you brought them there. I was like, you told me, and I was like, are you sure? And you
I wasn't
actually,
sure.
right, and you told me the budget, you told me how much it was, and you actually did it. I was like, wow. So, and yeah, even last year with how you um yeah, wanted Ches there, and how you got SLX all day, every day when I think that's what makes you and your movement a lot special. Was you guys always do big, you guys always go bigger. So yeah, man, good stuff on you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So the problem is now that if we want, we can't go bigger, because we will lose just like it's just impossible, you know.
Yeah.
To work 1 year and lose money, it's already wow. Like last year with Asia, Empire Asia hits us so hard. So we realized that in Europe it's kind of more freedom countries and more support countries. So it will be more easy to everybody to travel except Russians. But to be honest, last E-list, it was like 50 people, 50, 60 people from Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan. So I think, and now it's a lot of people in Russia, they like, I want to go Paris or Amsterdam or California. I will not going Anapa. It's not interesting. So, so for all these people, now they can go Europe in Krampaya, and maybe if everything works how I see, if we get some money for organization and we can really make everything that we want, because like for this Krampaya, when we start, me and Nastya, my partner, we start to count all money, how much we need. I write every people who I want to bring. It was way more USA people than it's in the final decision it was. And she started to calculate everything she wants, like all screens, or like to make it really high level, you know. Like it's already, I think, high level, but it can be more and more. And we start to calculate, and the minimum
budget price for one person to have zero money in the end of this project, it was like 900 euro starting price. So it was like, oh, okay, it's a lot. So we start to, okay, move this. So my next step is find the place where people will support, because I think this project is really amazing. Like it's really give people amazing time. It's really unite people. It's really something that works positive for people. So I think, and I already find the place, and we just need to work. We just need to find money, and if it's happened, it will be Armageddon. That's really dope. That's really dope.
1 million people, everybody is coming, judging, teaching. I don't know. I already have some things in my mind how it can be, but I just calm down. Calm down. Especially now with all this, with all this situation, with this virus. Now I don't really know how the world will be.
But just to end it off, I think if whatever happens, and if the next opportunity for Crumpire happens, people need to go wherever it's at. I think it's the best Crump event to experience Crump, because like what Slam said, you don't only experience classes, events, but you experience the people, you experience parties, you experience like the human beings. And you don't sleep, because You can laugh all night, or you can party.
You can miss something. You're going sleep when your body say, okay, if you don't sleep, you die.
Yeah.
Like you in the church.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Slam, thank you for this time.
Thank you.
And we cannot wait to edit this and put this out. We will put it out maybe Monday.
I think so.
Yeah. So thank you, Slam. Like I said,
thank you guys.
Your story is special. I think your vision is special. Your character inside, outside of Crump, and we for sure need to have you again because so many stories, so many questions to have. So thank you.
Sorry for being super long.
No, I think it's important because your history is really, really important. So thank you, bro. This means a lot.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I will message you about some idea.
No problem.
I think it would be dope if we just have a big Zoom with me, you, Wave, Grichka. Why not?
You know me. I'm
just for fun too. I think I will message you.
Yeah, we're filming that. Though.
Right.
We're just gonna sit on the computer on the side.
Right.
Maybe it can be good teaser for people.
Right. I think it'll be dope. Well, yeah. Anyways, that's a little idea, but okay. Have a good day. Write you. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching the
hey, you're still here. All right, thank you guys for listening to this.
I think it was just dope to just listen to how you
it's like 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. over here. But yeah, we made it happen, y'all. That was the first international podcast that we did, and just to bring people that means to us and the culture closer to you guys. And
thank you guys so much for listening. Share, follow, link us, add us, comment, all that good stuff, and let us know what you want to hear next. Peace.